necessarily get out and scramble for a bunch of yards, but scramble and kind of keep the play alive and keep his eyes downfield. How important is it just to keep him in the pocket?
A big point of emphasis, anytime you play a mobile quarterback or a quarterback with athleticism like his, you always want to work to contain them, but yet still play a game and be able to rush the edges and get upfield. So the plan is to contain them, but also get after them at the same time.
LaTroy, when you went against the offensive line throughout the course of preseason camp, did you guys see any of those struggles that we all saw on Thursday night, or were you just as surprised by the way the offense struggled to sort of get a push and move the ball?
First game of the season, I think our offensive line did decently well, and just like any other team throughout preseason, there's ups, there's downs, and we're glad that Saturday went the way it did, because now we can grow on both sides of the ball, front, defense, and offense.
Just what kind of atmosphere are you expecting Saturday, and just how difficult do you think it's going to be to kind of A, avoid the distractions, and B, just be able to adjust to kind of the scenario, the situation you're in with such a kind of tiny field, gigantic grandstands and everything?
I'm expecting a big atmosphere. I mean, us and Virginia Tech both coming in, bringing both fan bases. And obviously, we have a huge fan base, and it should be exciting, but so much is a distraction. I don't see it being that. We play in front of 102 455 every week, and for us, it's just preparing the same way that we do any other game.
LaTroy, a couple things. One, you're listed as a starter at defensive end. How much does it mean to you to start? And secondly, how long have you been looking forward to this battle at Bristol? And do you go back 2 years as far as looking forward to that?
Well, we talk about it all the time with the starting and not starting. And up front, you got, especially at end, we have a lot of competition, especially between myself, Derek, Corey, Daryl Taylor, Kyle. It's not so much about starting, it's more so about finishing the game, and we all just expect each other to go in whenever we're in, whether it's to start, middle, or end, to do our job and do it well. And so much of being excited for the game. I remember my freshman year when they're getting the contracts and stuff ready for it, and it just seemed forever away, and now it's game week. So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
LaTroy, is it unfair or fair for media and fans to say that Appalachian State was a wake-up call of some sort? I mean, I think everyone expected Tennessee to win by more points. Were those fair expectations, and how would you look at what happened in that game?
I don't know if it's for me to say if it's fair or unfair, but regardless, I think Appalachian State is a dang good football team. I think that's a team that's geared to win 9, 10 games this season, and I think it was good for us to face a very good opponent.
LaTroy, you are